Although I like to make fun of the Democrats and the easy targets like brain dead Biden, AOC, and Nancy Pelosi, I happen to be on the side of her going to Taiwan. In fact, out of all the things she has done since being the Speaker of the House, this is probably the most admirable. In the past, she has acted very childish, including one incident when she handed out gold pens with her name on them for the impeachment vote of President Trump. You know, the impeachment scam that they accused Trump of doing what they caught Biden red-handed doing, quid pro quo. I mean, seriously? How weird. But not to hash out old items, and I guess technically I am, but, you know, all right, let me do that again. Not to hash out old items, well, I guess technically I am, especially if I'm speaking about Pelosi, but I'm bummed. She actually did something right here. Many other Republicans and pundits will disagree, and maybe you will too. In fact, some of the Republicans believe she might have incited a war by flying to Taiwan. But here is why I believe it was a smart move. All right, China is acting like the bully they are. Typically, when you face a bully, they growl, get loud, and then walk away with an attitude. But in the end, they do nothing, and they typically leave you alone. China's basically did exactly that. They had drills, shot rockets into the ocean to show their great strength, and to me, it showed their cowardice and uncontrolled anger. They threatened to blow Pelosi's plane out of the sky, but they're smart enough to know that that would be, seriously, the beginning of World War III. Everyone in the United States will rally behind that retaliation. In fact, if China did that, the United States might actually be, well, united again. Now, here's why I believe she did the right thing. First of all, the vice president should have been there, and the vice president should have been the one to go, not the Speaker of the House. In this case, our laughing hyena vice president would have just made a fool of herself like she does each time she gets in front of a camera or an important figure. So this visit by Pelosi is rather important, and the visit says that we will stand behind Taiwan if China pulls a Russian-type move. Of course, China objecting to this is typical. They're probably watching us fail to help Ukraine and taking notes on how to regain control of Taiwan. If China does not want American citizens or an American politician to set foot on their land, that is their prerogative. But who are they to say that we can't play with our friends? This is typical bully behavior. I actually applaud Pelosi for not backing down on this one. And believe it or not, if she pulls a Frank Underwood, go watch House of Cards for that reference. So if she pulls a Frank Underwood and becomes president for the rest of the term, we would still be better off than the idiot and the laughing hyena behind her. So, I actually think it's a good idea. You may not agree. I'd love to hear your comments, but I definitely think she should be there, especially because we can't send the laughing hyena.